right, good Wednesday evening, everybody. We did have a frontal boundary come through today. It was a weak front, as we expected. We had a couple of spotty showers around the metro at about midday, but nothing that hit the airport. So it's going to go down as a dry day without any measurable rainfall in Jackson. Now, we know where the front is right now. It's down to the south of us, close to the Gulf Coast, right around the panhandle of Florida, right around the New Orleans area. You see anywhere north of there, we've got a north wind behind the front because high pressure is sitting right there over the Midwest, right over the St. Louis area, and that's giving us a north wind tonight, and it's going to cool us down more than the past couple of nights. The low temperature this morning was 61. Well, already we're down to 55 degrees. So right now is actually the lowest temperature of the day so far. And we're going to keep falling about another 10 degrees. So it'll be a little chilly first thing in the morning with temperatures back down into the mid-40s as clouds are decreasing in central Mississippi. Still a lot of clouds down here to the south of us. You see the last of those rain showers moving down toward the Gulf Coast. So 55 right now. There's your north wind at about 8 miles per hour. We'll be in the, let's say, mid-40s along and north of I-20 with upper 40s to low 50s in our southern counties. And then tomorrow, it's just going to be a gorgeous day. Low humidity, mostly sunny skies, a light north and east breeze. Temperatures are going to be above normal, but not too warm in the upper 60s to low 70s. So that's pretty much a perfect day. So we got a good day coming tomorrow. It's not going to last very long, though, because Friday our winds are going to turn back in from the south. And we know what happens when we have a southerly breeze. The temperature goes up, the humidity goes up, cloud cover increases, and that moisture is going to feed into our next developing storm system back out west, which will be here over the weekend. That's why we see a change in the temperature over the weekend. Notice the temperatures go up, and then Saturday night the front comes in, and it's going to be a little bit cooler for Sunday. Not a cool down like we saw earlier this month, just about a 10-degree drop in the temperature, so not that big of a deal. All right, here's a look at the storms. Now, we know Saturday, of course, is Valentine's Day. There will be scattered showers around as early as, let's say, midday and through the afternoon. But I still think if you're making plans for Valentine's, better to do it early in the day and not later in the day, because later in the day, this is what's coming. You see those storms kind of blowing up right around the Arklatex. That's about sunset Saturday. So it'll definitely be here after the sun goes down, and I'm really thinking most of this is going to be after midnight Saturday night. But the later you make plans for Saturday night, the more likely it is that you could run into some of those thunderstorms. And the storms, on average, we think will give us about an inch of rain, maybe a little bit more. So your forecast for tonight, partly cloudy, cooler. We'll be in the mid-40s in the morning. Tomorrow, beautiful day, mostly sunny skies, a light east wind, low humidity, and a high temperature of 70 degrees. Now, temperatures do go up Friday and Saturday. Cloud cover increases. The storms come in Saturday night, and they will taper off by, let's say, early to midday on your Sunday. Temperatures trend downward behind the front, but not dramatic change. 67 for a high, down to about 49 for a low on your Monday morning. And then next week's going to be beautiful again, feeling like spring for the middle of February. Lows mostly in the 50s and highs in the 70s. I think we'll actually be in the 80s in South Mississippi and the Pine Belt as early as next Wednesday. So warming up as we get closer to climatological spring, which is the first day of March. All right, that is going to do it for your update tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here in the morning with your next weather update. Have a good night.